Greetings to all in Chicago. I hope this crazy year has treated you well despite all the madness. When I think of IN Chicago, I always smile. You have a special place in my heart. The IN ball in February 2017 actually was my first black tie as Consul General, and having just taken up the post in December before it, I didn't really know what to expect, and I had imagined maybe that it would be a stuffy affair given that it was black tie and I had a suitably long and stuffy speech prepared, and it soon became apparent that the speech would have to be shorter, less formal, and a lot louder if I was going to be heard in the crowd that was there. Then, of course, the AN ball in February 2020 was my last black tie as Consul General in Chicago, and of course I didn't know that at the time. You gave me a wonderful presentation that evening of a montage of pictures, the best bits. And I remember thinking to myself, God, this is the beginning of a very long goodbye, given that I'd still 6 months more of my tenure as Consul General. But of course, a couple of weeks later, the whole world learned new words like lockdown and social distancing, and much of the music of life seemed to stop. So it did turn out to be my last goodbye. And I'm always grateful, always so grateful that my last black tie event as CG in Chicago was the AN ball, and that it was a full dance floor full of great crack with great people in a great city. Wonderful memories. Here in Ireland, we're just beginning to creep out of what has been probably a much stricter and longer lockdown. Hairdressers and barbers opened for the first time this week in a number of months, and I actually got my hair cut by another human being that wasn't me. I was so over homemade clippering, so delighted about that. The pubs and the restaurants aren't open yet, but there's hope on the horizon there, and I'm hoping that the next big milestone obviously will be international travel. And be warned, as soon as it's allowable, I'll be back to see you all, and of course to see my successor and dear friend Kevin Byrne and Aris when circumstances allow. So Gormayagov for your friendship, Cogargis, congratulations to IN for keeping the virtual show on the road. IN Chicago, really, you're just a showcase of the very best of Chicago. So be proud of yourselves for all you've achieved and take a bow. So Slán agus Bannacht agus Bear Bua, and I hope to see you soon. Miss yous all, Brian.